Hello friends, today we will discuss about the maxillary central incisor. This is the maxilla bone and this is the mandible bone holding the teeth. Starting with the parts of the tooth. Curvature of cervical line. It is a thin, irregular margin that forms the boundary between the enamel covering the crown and the cementum covering the root. Therefore, the cervical line separates the crown and root of the tooth. Crown. It is the inferior portion of the maxillary central incisor tooth that is covered by enamel. It is separated from the root by the cervical line and consists of four surfaces: labial, lingual, mesial, distal, and an incisal edge. Root. It is the superior portion of the maxillary central incisor tooth that is covered by the cementum. It is separated from the crown by the cervical line, consists of an apex and is lodged in the dental alveolus bone. Next comes the surfaces of the tooth. The distal surface is the aspect of the maxillary central incisor that faces towards the maxillary lateral incisor tooth. It consists of a contact zone that touches the adjacent tooth of the same arch. The incisal edge is the inferiorly located cutting edge of the maxillary central incisor tooth. It meets the labial surface at the labio-incisal angle and the lingual surface at the lingo-incisal angle. The labial surface is the aspect of the maxillary central incisor tooth that faces towards the lips. The labial surface meets mesial surface at the mesiolabial angle, distal surface at distolabial angle, and the incisal margin at the labio-incisal angle. The lingual or palatal surface is the aspect of the maxillary central incisor that faces towards the tongue and oral cavity. The lingual surface consists of a cingulum, marginal ridges, and lingual fossa. The mesial surface is the aspect of the maxillary central incisor that faces towards the opposite maxillary central incisor tooth. It consists of a contact zone, which is the area of the tooth that touches the adjacent tooth of the same arch. Next comes the landmarks in the tooth. Cingulum. It is the smooth convexity found along the lingual surface of the maxillary central incisor tooth. It is located within the cervical third of the lingual surface of the crown, inferior to the cervical line and superior to the lingual fossa. Lingual fossa. It is the smooth, shallow concave area found along the lingual surface of the maxillary central incisor tooth. It is bounded superiorly by the cingulum, inferiorly by the incisal margin, and mesially and distally by the marginal ridges. The marginal ridges are the curved elevation found along the lingual surface of the maxillary central incisor tooth. They consist of a mesial marginal ridge and a distal marginal ridge. The marginal ridges form the mesial and distal boundaries of the lingual fossa of the maxillary central incisor tooth. ऐसे ही और एनिमेटेड वीडियोस देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करें, शेयर करना ना भूलें। थैंक यू।